The black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember the black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like: ugly. Shout out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every one of you guys hit that like or dislike button. Don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K, Duke, full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to the channel. And be sure to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, first things first, shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast in the morning on my YouTube channel, my Facebook channel, my Twitch channel, and as always, my Twitter channel. So yeah, I know normally in the morning I'm up talking about the sport of basketball, but you know, I came across a video and I just had to address this shit. I couldn't wait until 9:30 tonight p.m. Central Standard Time because Keith Thurman is on my mind, ladies and gentlemen, because this nigga just gets on my motherfucking nerves. And once again, I apologize. Y'all already know I'm driving in the car. I'm on my way to the gym, but I just had to address this Keith Thurman shit because I came across a video, right, of Keith one-time Thurman saying to Canelo Alvarez that we want to see you in better fights. But the last time I checked, I could have sworn whenever Keith Thurman was on top with the fucking slick back and the ponytail, wearing the fucking shiny tight-ass suits, right? Whenever he was on his high horse, he wasn't trying to give the fight fans the fights that we wanted to see. Keith Thurman was on some bullshit. He was on this old ducking diva shit. He basically gave Earl Spence the fucking playbook on some Coach Bill Belichick shit, right? To show niggas how to duck at 147. That was Keith Thurman. So how dare Keith Thurman to even utter this shit to Canelo? Because it's one thing if this shit was coming from a Roy Jones or a Bernard Hopkins or a James Toney or a Mike Tyson. You understand what I'm saying? It's one thing if this shit was coming from an Oscar De La Hoya. You know, some niggas that didn't duck no fucking body. But it's an entirely different situation whenever this shit is coming from a guy who practically invented ducking in this fucking boxing generation. And I'm talking about Keith one-time Thurman. I'm talking about Keith Thurman. So who in the fuck is he once again to tell Canelo Alvarez, who is in position to make these moves, who is in a position to do whatever the fuck he want to do, whether we like it or not? I don't agree with everything Canelo Alvarez does, but let's not sit up here and act like this nigga hadn't took big fights. Because Keith Thurman, once again, whenever you had two straps, whenever you had the slick back with the fucking ponytail, you wasn't trying to hear niggas like me and the other fight fans and other YouTube creators coming out and criticizing you for not taking the fucking Earl Spence fight. You kept saying, oh, the boy ain't ready. You know, the fight ain't big enough yet. I don't want to fight Earl for one belt. I want to fight him for 3 belts. I mean, you basically was saying and doing all of the same shit that Earl Spence has been saying and doing to one Terrence Bud Crawford, a.k.a. the Boogeyman at 147. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to hear this bullshit coming from Keith Thurman. And I understand. I know what you're saying, niggas in the comments. You're probably saying, E-Thriller, oh, everybody's entitled to their opinion, which is true. I agree. But look, I'm not trying to hear this shit from Keith Thurman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it a bean. I don't want to hear this shit from a fucking Keith Thurman. He's the last nigga I want to hear telling niggas to take a fucking tough fight, because did this nigga just fight Mario Barrios? Didn't this nigga just fight Mario Barrios? The same Mario Barrios who took a trip to sleep experts via Javante Tank Davis, who was at 135, who moved up to 140, who is now campaigning back at 135, who just fought an Isaac Cruz at 135. And Keith Thurman, nigga, you couldn't even stop fucking Mario Barrios, for Christ's sakes. So I'm not trying to hear shit coming from you talking about Canelo Alvarez, who is the cash cow in the sport of boxing, who is the face of boxing. I'm so sick of the motherfucking Canelo Alvarez disrespect. I don't know what to do. Because if you want to call the nigga a cheater, all right, cool. I'm not about to argue with you. If you want to say the nigga is cherry picking, all right, cool. I'm not about to argue with you. But I don't want to hear this shit coming from Keith Thurman. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hear this shit. And shout out to everybody in the fucking chat, man. Salute. I'm driving, so if I'm behind on the comments, I'll get to them in just a short second. I'm trying to multitask, drive, not cause a wreck and shit like that. But Keith Thurman got me hot as a motherfucker this morning, man. And I'm usually calm in the morning because I'm one of them niggas. I'm not a morning guy. I don't like talking to people. I don't like being around people. I usually just get up and do my fucking thing in the gym, and I get the fuck home and clock in and go to work and do what I do, right? But Keith Thurman to piss me the fuck off. I had planned on talking about basketball. I was like, oh no, I know this nigga did not just say what I thought he said. Especially about a Canelo Alvarez with my nigga. You ain't even come back and fight a legitimate welterweight. It was 931 fucking days. 931 long, hard days since the last time you stepped foot in the ring before you fought a Mario Barrios. And whenever you decided to come back, you fought Mario Barrios. I mean, please don't make me fart. Please, 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 Keith Thurman. So how dare you to even utter this shit about the great fucking Canelo Alvarez when, my nigga, you was basically doing the same thing, but you hadn't done shit compared to a Canelo Alvarez when you was on top at the fucking time. So I'm not trying to hear this shit. I'm not trying to hear it, y'all. I'm not trying to hear this shit. And I know the Canelo haters are pissed off at me, but I don't give a flying fuck. Because you niggas just love for niggas to come on and diss Canelo. Y'all niggas just love to pile on Canelo as if he's not the most active fucking fighter in the sport of boxing. As if he doesn't stay in the fucking gym like a fucking gym rat. Those are the things I appreciate about a Canelo Alvarez. Even if he whooping up on DoorDashers, at least the motherfucker getting in the ring. We got fighters like Gary Russell Jr. only fighting one fucking time a year. We got niggas like Keith Thurman only fighting 2 times in fucking 6 years. You understand what I'm saying? We got niggas like Earl Spence only fighting 3 times in 3 years. But then you got a nigga in Canelo Alvarez who moved up to 168 pounds. Clean out the fucking division in what, 13 months? 12 months? I can't even remember. The nigga fights so goddamn much, I lose count. The only time I see Canelo is when the nigga in the gym. And that's facts. I don't see Canelo doing shit else. I don't see the nigga dancing in the club. I don't see Canelo out drinking and getting drunk. You understand what I'm saying? I don't see Canelo kicking it with rappers. Well, I'll take that a lot, man. He was kicking it with Esco. Shout out to Nas, the GOAT. But outside of that, I ain't seen Canelo doing shit. He might be playing golf with Steph Curry or some shit like that, but the man is always in phenomenal shape. The man is giving the fans, as far as being active, what the fuck we want, because we do want our favorite fighters to fight 2, 3, 4 times a year. Hell, I know I want Terrence Crawford to, but we know he was in a fucked up situation, fucking with Bob Arum, right? Thank God he's a free agent now. You understand what I'm saying? So how dare Keith Thurman, a nigga who was the most inactive fighter in this fucking generation, tell Canelo anything? He can't even tell Canelo how to tie his fucking shoes. Fuck Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is full of shit. I'm so sick and tired of this old double talking ass nigga. Because he say one thing and the nigga do another. He's a fucking boxing hypocrite. Because, nigga, you ain't give us shit we wanted to see, and you still not doing it because you came back and fought a nigga that nobody wanted you to fight. And to make matters worse, the shit was a WBC title eliminator. And then also, the shit was on pay-per-view for $74.99. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? So I'm not trying to hear you say shit right now because you have been gypping us fight fans, you know, the real bosses of boxing, for a long fucking time. And I'm not having it. I'm just not having it. And then it looks like Al Heyman is trying to weasel this nigga back into the play to where he can fight Errol Spence before he fights Terrence Crawford, or if he can fight Jordanis Ugas before he fights Terrence Crawford. After this fucking fight in April, on April what, the 16th in AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas, my city, my hometown. You understand what I'm saying? We see the play. We see what the fuck going on. Keith Thurman just trying to chase clout, so he's saying and doing anything. He's saying and doing anything. He want to talk shit about Bud, but then when it's time to fight the nigga, he don't want to fight. He want to talk shit about Earl and say, oh, I don't know why Earl hate me. Nigga, you should know why. You know why the fuck he hate you. Because, nigga, you ain't giving a fight that he wanted. And the nigga deserved to fight, especially when he captured the IBF title after going across the pond to fuck up Kell Brook. So don't sit up here and tell Canelo or us fight fans what Canelo need to be doing. No, nigga, let's focus on what the fuck you need to be doing. Because I want to see you go up against a legitimate 147-pounder with no belt. Nigga, you don't deserve no title shot. You ain't did shit. You ain't been putting in no work. We gonna do the same shit that you did to Terrence Bud Crawford. As a matter of fact, I got a video coming out on that shit. All I gotta do is go in and just do my fucking voiceover. And it's gonna be a fucking classic. You understand what I'm saying? So we gonna do you and we gonna hold you accountable the same way you was doing fucking Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford and everybody else coming at you whenever you had the two goddamn belts. So don't sit up here and try to tell a nigga like Canelo who done paid his dues, who done earned his stripes, who just became undisputed, who did some shit that ain't none of y'all niggas done outside of Terrence Crawford and Josh Taylor. Don't try to tell this nigga what the fuck to do. No, nigga, let's focus on you and your funky ass career. Because you ain't been doing shit for a long time. Because instead of fighting Errol Spence at the time, you wanted to take the tune-up against Josecito Lopez. And your punk ass almost lost that goddamn fight. Because you got hit with a couple of body shots and retreat. Fucking, you just waved the white flag. You understand what I'm saying? I thought I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean, the way this nigga retreated. So I ain't trying to hear shit coming from Keith Thurman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hear. But let me go to these comments, man. Let me see what y'all talking about. Shout out to my boy Grind Hard Sports Nation. He says salute. What's popping, my guy? I appreciate you for pulling up at the top of the top this morning, man. Salute. Shout out to my nigga Nitty Bone. He said, what's good, E-Thriller? Up early with you, fam. I really appreciate that. Shout out to my niggas in Paris, man, in the UK. Salute. Shout out to my nigga Davy John, one of my loyal and most faithful supporters. He said, good way to start my morning. Salute, E-Thriller. I appreciate that, my brother. I really do. Hey, yo, shout out to my nigga D-Town Blaster with the motherfucking $5 super chat. He said, I'm here to support the channel. Hey, D-Town, I really appreciate all the cash apps you be sending me, bro. I can't regurgitate that enough, man. And we really are going to have to sit down and kick it, man. Go catch one of these fucking basketball games now that the NFL is over, the Super Bowl. What y'all think about that Super Bowl, man? I think it was a good-ass game. I hope y'all enjoyed that shit. But D-Town, man, salute. But yeah, man, I hope y'all, hey, yo, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear, because I'm kind of in the boonies right now, close by my crib. So, but salute, D-Town. I appreciate that, my brother. Shout out to the Mar Machine, man. I see you with the fire emojis. What's poppin', fam? Salute. Oh, shout out to my nigga WJ, another one of my most loyal and faithful supporters with D-Town Blaster and Davy John. Salute. He said, salute, E-Thriller and the fam. What's poppin', man? I'm glad you're feeling better, my guy. Salute. Salute, salute. Let me see. Shout out to my nigga Toby from the UK, man. He said, salute E-Thriller in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button. And all the way in from God. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. I apologize if I can't. I'm multitasking, y'all. I'm driving. Yeah, man, it's 19 people, well, 20 people up in this bitch as far as I can see. Hit that like button, man. I need 20 likes, man. Hit that like button. Yeah, man. Let me see. Who else in this bitch? Mr. Macy Yo Golden, what's poppin'? Good morning, kind sir. How are you? I appreciate you for pulling up, my guy. WJ said, I just wish Canelo would have fought Andre, but no one wants to fight that guy. And you know what, WJ, I'm in agreement with you on that, bro. I really wish Canelo would just go ahead and fight this nigga, man. I mean, goddamn, don't nobody else want to fight the nigga. I just heard some shit on my boy Bold. Shout out to Bold, man, who be on my panel all the time. And make sure y'all go sub up to Bold and Understand the channel, man. Tell him he Thriller, a.k.a. BP, a.k.a. the Black Picasso, sent you over to that bitch, right? But he just dropped the video that I watched around like 2 in the morning something last night. And it was basically saying that David Benavidez, promoter, is saying that, shit, the only way they going to fight Demetrius Andre is if he makes $7 million. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, Demetrius Andrade ain't selling pay-per-views. Demetrius Andrade ain't no big fucking draw. So why the fuck do you want $7 million to fight him? It's like these niggas are trying to price themselves out and milk Eddie Hearn on top of that just to fight this guy. I mean, is Demetrius Andrade really like that, y'all? This nigga is really getting some of the Terrence Bud Crawford treatment. I mean, this shit is befuddling to me. So I'm with you on that, man. I really wish Canelo would just go ahead and fight the guy. Just go ahead and get this shit out the way, man. Because I think Canelo will beat him. But I do think it's a good fight. I think it's a really good fight. It's a dangerous fight. So salute. I agree with you on that, WJ. I ain't about to argue with you, bro. Let me see. Shout out to Miss Destiny Black. Hi, E Thriller. Please say that again. Hey, I really appreciate you for pulling up, kind man. You know, I don't really have too many lady subs, so when I get some lady subs up in the building, you know, it make a brother feel a certain type of way. But salute to you, Miss Destiny Black, for pulling up this morning. I hope you enjoy your day, kind man. Toby Barlett said, what would Canelo do to Mario Barrios? Laugh my ass off. He definitely wouldn't be going. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to drive. Hold on. He wouldn't be going the distance. Hell fucking off. I'll do you one better. What do y'all think would have happened if Mario Barrios would have went up against Terrence Bud Crawford? I'll wait. I'll fucking wait. That nigga would have went to sleep experts. That nigga would have got stopped. He would have got sent to fucking sleep experts for some fucking bed frames. You understand what I'm saying? Some comforters, some spreads, some new satin sheets. That nigga would have went here. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to hear shit from Keith Thurman because, nigga, that performance wasn't impressive. I don't give a fuck if you won 10 out of 12 rounds. Nigga, you should have stopped him. You rocked the nigga a couple of times, but you didn't finish the fucking job. And y'all know my slogan. I don't do no goddamn moral victories on my channel. I don't. I apologize. I know. I mean, I might upset somebody from saying that, but I really don't give a fuck. Shout out to Mr. Maceo. Oh, shout out to Miss Destiny Black for that $5 super chat donation. She said, good morning to the chat. Miss T put me on to you. Hey, I appreciate that. Shout out to Miss T, man. Make sure y'all go sub up to the queen of this boxing talk shit. I think her channel name is Boxing Fans Talk TV. Make sure y'all go sub up to her, man. I'm pulling up to the crib, y'all. So hold on. I'll be able to get through these comments a little bit better. Hold on, y'all. Y'all just bear with your boy E Thriller. Hopefully my Wi-Fi don't drop out. But let me see. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, man, I couldn't wait to talk about this shit. When I seen this last night, I couldn't even go back to sleep. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm already grouchy because my son don't let a nigga sleep at all. God damn. And then Keith Thurman come on here talking this bullshit. But salute to Miss Destiny. I really appreciate that, kind man. Shout out to my boy Lash Puma Skills. He said, what up, E Thriller? What's popping? Good morning, kind sir. Toby said, yeah, man, salute to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm starting to get used to this morning shit, man. I really am. Salute. Listening at work already, man. I hopefully I can help you get through your day, my brother. I know how that go. Yeah, man. Shout out to the queen, Miss Destiny Black, man. I really appreciate the ladies for pulling up. She said, I ain't watch it. I'm still with Cap. Oh, okay. I feel you on that. And that's one thing, man. I really ain't been, into the NFL ever since that shit happened. And I'm a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. Once again, I'm from Dallas. So I didn't like what Jerry Jones said about, if any one of my players decides to protest, I'm going to cut them, basically. Like, it's going to be 10 toes to the line. So Honestly, I'm kind of like a fickle Cowboy fan right now. I'm like, I got one foot in and one foot out the door. So I feel you on that, Miss Destiny, about the whole football shit. And then I don't like how the game is being officiated now. It's so fucking soft. And then I don't know what a catch is anymore. I don't know what a toe tap is anymore. I don't know I don't know. The game is so goddamn confusing. You would think with this amount of technology that we have, these referees will be able to get these fucking calls right. But it seems like the technology has made the shit worse. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. So I agree. Salute. D-Town said, drop the link. Hey, bro, I'm not on my computer, bro. I'm not on my computer, fam. But yeah, you know me, I would drop the link. Last Puma said Android is dangerous. Okay. Destiny said that's the new way of ducking, pricing yourself out. Yeah, I'm taking it back, man, because I'm one of them niggas that ride for David Benavidez. David Benavidez is one of my favorite boxers in the sport. You understand what I'm saying? So I was one of the very few YouTubers on here saying, instead of waiting on Canelo and chase Canelo, why don't Andre move up to fight David Benavidez? But it looks like that shit ain't even gonna happen because them niggas ducking him too. So it's like, what the fuck? I don't get it, man. I just hate this whole boxing environment right now. I mean, God, I'm so jealous of the niggas that lived in the 80s and the early 90s, bro. Like, they got the fights that they wanted. You ain't hear nothing about no purse splits and size of the streets and boxing politics. Don King, Bob Earl, them niggas made the fights happen. We don't get none of that shit now. Everybody want to protect the O. Everybody want to be Floyd Money Mayweather. But Floyd Money Mayweather is a fucking anomaly. Floyd Money Mayweather is the greatest boxer in this fucking generation. Yeah, I said it. Whether we like his personality or not, because we know he do a lot of fuck nigga shit outside of the ring. But we can't take anything away from this nigga's skills and what he accomplished in the sport of boxing. Whether he fought the niggas that we wanted him to fight when he wanted to fight them or not. That's besides the fucking point. Floyd Money Mayweather is great. That's why he's undefeated. These other niggas only undefeated because they fighting bums. It's simple. Let me see. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me really good, though. Shout out to my boy, Dragon Fly Jones. I know your name is Dragon Leg, but I'm going to call you Dragonfly Jones. Silence. Pug. Top of the top to my nigga Dragon Leg, man. Salute. He said, what up, E-Thriller? What's popping? Let me see. D-Town said Canelo petitioned the IBF to unify with the WBO, but the IBF rejected it. That's why the Andre fight didn't happen. Hey, yo, D-Town, I'm going to do my research on that, bro, but I'm going to take your word for it because I know you are a very knowledgeable guy whenever it comes to this sport of boxing. Let me see. Tax said, notice how they throwing Thurman on Bud. Some shit they did with Kell Brook and Porter. Yeah, everybody got to be the measuring stick for Bud. They went from Sean Porter, no matter of fact, scratch it. They went from Amir Khan because Keith Thurman said, I don't even think Terrence Crawford can beat Amir Khan. Once he fucked him up, then he didn't want to give him credit for that. He didn't want to give him credit for whooping Jeff Horn. Then it went from that to, he still ain't fought nobody after he fought Kell Brook, even though niggas was crying for him to fight Kell Brook. Now, all of a sudden, Kell Brook was washed, right? And then it went from that to, Sean Porter did good against Earl Spence, so let's see him fight Terrence Crawford. How's Terrence Crawford going to deal with the pressure that Sean Porter is going to put on him, right? You understand what I'm saying? And then when he sent that nigga to sleep experts the way that I predicted he would, now all of a sudden Sean Porter was a punching bag, like my big bro General Big Fish say. Now all of a sudden Sean Porter had 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door because he's a podcaster and because he retired after the fight. But they don't give Terrence Crawford any credit for retiring this nigga. I mean, have we ever seen Sean Porter get hit as much as he did against Terrence Bud Crawford? I'll wait. I will fucking wait. But the man is so great. Niggas just don't like greatness. They don't appreciate greatness. It's basically what I've came up with, man. But salute, Tax. D-Town Blaster said, Destiny looking like a snack this morning. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm a married man, though, man. Don't be getting me in trouble, D-Town Blaster. But I can't help but notice, my nigga. I can't help but to notice. You ain't lying. Shout out to Miss Destiny. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to WJ, man. He said, Barrios made Keith spit out his mouthpiece. That's all I got to say about that. Facts. Big motherfucking facts, WJ. Boy, you be talking that real shit, my nigga. Hold on, y'all. Toby said, what's Miss T's channel name again? I want to sub. I think it's Boxing Fans Talk TV. But I'm gonna drop the link in the comment section. I'm gonna pin it at the top so you can go sub, bro. Just make sure you remind me. Drop a comment because I'll be moving and grooving in the morning, trying to get ready for work. Oh, shout out to my motherfucking boy, the GOAT in this motherfucking retro boxing and documentaries, aka blood boxing, aka the nigga that's been doing this shit before anybody was doing this shit. Salute, top of the top, kind sir. I appreciate you for pulling up, my guy. And I'm waiting on your next live, my brother. And I'm also waiting on that new Marvin Hagler documentary, man, because you be dropping motherfucking movies on this motherfucker. I appreciate everything you've done to help contribute to the sport of boxing, kind sir. Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, man, make sure y'all show Miss Destiny some love, man. She said, good morning, gents. Absolutely. Oh, shout out to my nigga Young Billy Boxing, man, who is another motherfucking cold nigga on this YouTube shit. He said, let's go, bro. What's popping? I appreciate you for tapping in, my guy. Lash Puma said, you're clear? Yeah, man. Okay. Okay, WJ said, we hear you loud and clear. Okay, bet. Yeah, man. Shout out to my nigga Blood, man. I can't wait to hear your next live stream, my guy. I know you've been cooling back, kicking back, man. But the streets need you, my nigga. I be at work like, goddamn. Where's Blood? Where's IOTBA? I listen to Coach Malachi every day. Shout out to my nigga New Media Today, USA Boxing. He one of the coldest niggas in this shit, too. He a goat as well, in my honest opinion. I listen to Miss T at night before I go live. Of course, the Mac Mob. We going live tonight at 9:30, so make sure y'all pull up to my nigga B-Mac. Those the niggas I listen to, man. If y'all have any other boxing channels that are, pretty good and unbiased, then send them my way. I be looking for new shit to listen to all the time. But those are the main niggas I listen to. Shout out to my nigga Dragon Leg, man. But yeah, man, I got to get off this horn and get ready to take my son to school, man. So I'll tap back in with y'all tonight, man. If not on my channel, then I'm going to definitely be on the Mac Mob channel. Make sure y'all go sub up to my big bro, the Mac Mob. That's THEMACKMOBB. And just like that, your boy E Thriller, I'm gone. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Love. I holla.
The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. E-Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like, ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.